Hi, this is Gene Fay with Nine Technology TV. Today I've got Frank Raimondi, the Executive Director of NASBA. How you doing, Frank?
Great, Gene. Hey, thanks. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for joining us today.
You bet.
Frank, I know we've been partners for about a year now, and it's been going really well. I just wanted to check in with you and see how NASBA's doing.
Great. Things are going well. We've added a few new services since we added Nine, and kind of adding to the complement of different types of security and just general services that resellers can take advantage of. So we're excited about what we've got, and of course the partnership with Nine. So we're excited about what we're able to provide resellers and how to help them.
Absolutely. And are there any specific programs you wanted to highlight?
Well, I think the one that's kind of the most related or closely connected is a service called Alert Boot, which is a endpoint encryption service. So it's kind of a hosted cloud model where resellers can resell the service to their customers, and it protects the device and the servers. So if somebody's got a customer that needs to be HIPAA compliant for security or PCI or any other kind of compliance required government agencies. They've got a huge customer in the UK that's doing installing thousands of devices, so that if a laptop gets stolen or lost or whatever, their security is protected. So it's a nice again complement to a backup service to protect companies that need to be compliant.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I'm sorry, Frank, I didn't mean to cut you off, but having worked at RSA for a couple of years when I was at EMC, I never really thought about adding endpoint security to your online backup strategy, but they're absolutely complementary. It makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. And then the other one that's we're just adding actually this week is a new service with technical experts. So if you're a reseller and you need an extra SC resource for a couple days or across town for a day or whatever, or longer, we have a pool of resources that reseller can come through NASBA and order as they need. And they have a selection of different technical requirements and or technical capabilities and certifications. So it's a new, again, sort of a way to expand your capabilities without having to expand your staff.
Yeah, no, that's a great way. I mean, it's like a virtual company. It's a way for some of the smaller VARs and resellers or managed service providers to expand their staff, but not make it a variable cost as opposed to a fixed cost with health benefits and all those types of things. Wow,
yeah, exactly. So we're excited about that. We've been working on that a while and getting it out, and actually we'll be going up on the website today. So
okay, great. Well, we'll definitely stay tuned and look forward to hearing more about that program.
Sure.
As I mentioned, we've had a partnership now for over a year, and we're very excited from a Nine Technology perspective. How things have rolled out. What's your perspective on how things have gone?
I think they've gone well. I think people are very receptive to the service. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to get people to figure it into their business plan, and particularly a smaller reseller. They've been fighting day to day, and the economy's been tough, and their customers have been either going away or consolidating or changing their activities, and so we've got people that are interested, and it's just taking them a little longer to take advantage of it. Others that have gone through, they're seeing their customers, they're getting good reception for their customers. So we're excited for them, and I think they're excited to really expand this out to as many customers as possible.
Yeah, I definitely feel that way, and I know working with Joe Laurie at Sunny Tech has been really he's done a great job, and he's starting to bring on some of his resellers into the program. So I definitely see things accelerating. Do you see one underlying trend amongst your partners and their customers on why they're offering online backup more often?
I think it's just the news out there, right? Both the news of things crashing, and whether it's a natural disaster like floods or whatever, or just systems crashing and they need to make sure that they're protected or they've got something. I think the ease of plugging in and getting connected and getting backed up is a nice one-two punch from the customer service. So they're starting to ask about it, I think, a bit more. And speaking competitively, there's a lot of noise out there about different services that are available. and so they're getting more acceptable of the fact of how these can work and how the services are. And I think what's nice is when I've been talking to some different resellers and they see, or we tell them about the Nine service and how it works and the costs and their margins on it, they're like, oh, really? That's great. Really? Oh, okay. I like that. So the reception on the level of service and the costing model and the revenue model for reseller has gotten very good reception. So I think, as people have gone out and tested or learned about different services available, they're kind of coming back to the ease, simplicity, and the branding capability as well that Nine offers for them.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think that's a lot of what I hear from the NASBA partners. It's a combination of they're not having to educate their customers on the service. You've got the big guys out there doing that.
Yeah.
They've got a brandable service that they can then reinforce their marketing brand to their customers. And I think it's just I think also a testament of the strength of the NASBA and Nine Technology partnership that they feel pretty good about that. And I think the last thing that really has hit home is the fact that we waived the sign-up fee of $500 for NASBA partners. So they really see that as a great benefit on top of it. So
sure.
Well, fantastic.
That's probably something we need to promote a little bit more as well. It's just that extra added value. So
no, absolutely. So Frank, well, I want to thank you for your time.
Hey,
for any NASBA or Nine Technology partner that want to learn more about our organizations, go to NASBA.com or NineTechnology.com, and we look forward to servicing you. Frank, thanks a lot.
My pleasure, Gene. Thank you.
Have a great day.